U.S. to repatriate survivors of strike on drug-carrying submarine, Trump says. President Donald Trump has announced that the U.S. will repatriate 2 survivors of a strike on a vessel described as a drug-carrying submarine to their respective countries, Ecuador and Colombia. Trump's social media posts revealed that the attack resulted in the deaths of 2 other individuals, according to U.S. intelligence confirming the vessel's contents. The strike, which occurred on Thursday, marks the 6th U.S. military operation targeting ships in the Caribbean Sea in recent weeks, and it is the first time survivors have been reported. According to figures released by the administration, at least 27 people lost their lives in the preceding 5 boat strikes in the waters off Venezuela. The 2 survivors were rescued by a U.S. military helicopter and then transferred to a U.S. warship in the Caribbean, as confirmed by unnamed U.S. officials to the media. On Saturday evening, Colombian President Gustavo Petro expressed relief, stating, "We received the Colombian detainee from the Narco-Submarine. We are glad he is alive and will be processed in accordance with the laws." In recent weeks, Trump has intensified his rhetoric against Venezuela's leadership, accusing them of drug trafficking to the U.S. Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro has retaliated by accusing Trump of attempting to make Venezuela an American colony. Trump has justified the ongoing boat attacks as a means to curb the flow of drugs from Latin America into the U.S., although his administration has not provided evidence or specific details regarding the vessels or those on board. In a Truth Social post on Saturday, Trump boasted, "It was my great honor to destroy a very large drug-carrying submarine that was navigating towards the United States on a well-known narco-trafficking transit route." He further stated that the 2 surviving terrorists would be returned to their countries of origin, Ecuador and Colombia, for detention and prosecution. Trump also assured that no U.S. military personnel were injured in the attack. On Friday, the U.S. president emphasized that the submarine targeted in the latest attack was specifically designed for the transportation of large quantities of drugs. He added, "This was not an innocent group of people. I don't know too many people who have submarines, and that was an attack on a drug-carrying, loaded submarine." However, UN-appointed human rights experts have criticized the U.S. strikes as extrajudicial executions. Trump's earlier statements to reporters revealed that he had authorized the CIA to conduct covert operations in Venezuela and was considering launching attacks on Venezuelan soil. Narco-subs, often homemade and constructed using fiberglass and plywood, have become a prevalent method for drug transportation, as they can evade detection and be sunk after delivery. The U.S. and other coastal nations have previously intercepted some of these subs.